Okay, we're back as we're working our way. No, we didn't do a commercial. Working our way down, and each one is getting more and more bees. And again, she mentioned it's going to end up being stacked up with even more bees and honey.
Yeah, so I looked down in the cells to see if there's eggs. I just saw a boy. So the boys are called drones. They are physiologically a little bit bigger. Where'd he go? They don't have stingers.
Now, the other one, it was easy to
Oh,
see he
this
was
one.
bigger.
Here he is.
Oh, they don't have stingers. Interesting. See, boys?
So that's a boy bee. Most people will never see a boy bee because they don't pollinate. They don't do anything. They do mate with the queens. They have bigger eyes. I'll catch another one. Give you a better picture. And bigger wings so that they can catch up with the queens midair and mate with them. And once they ejaculate, oh, there's the queen right there. They actually die. So she's mated with a bunch of these drones. She lays up to 2,000 eggs a day, and you can see how she's physiologically different looking. She's got a
Yes,
bigger abdomen,
absolutely.
and her thorax has a bigger hump called a scutulata. And so her job is to lay eggs, and there's a bunch of bees that sort of follow her around, and that's called her retinue.
And she only leaves to mate.
She only lives to mate, yep.
And after he mates, he's history.
Yep.
Well, not
yep.
as bad as a praying mantis where she eats his head. So
yeah, no.
this one just dies. Natural causes.
Yep. And the queens come in all different colors. This one's more like a tiger stripe. She's got a black tip. Some of them are bright orange. Some of them are solid black. And so she's like, get away from me. But I wanted to make sure that they had a queen because after being upside down for overnight, I was a little concerned about them. So they got a passing grade.
So there's two queens in this colony?
No, just one.
Just one. Oh, you flipped it. Sorry. I missed that.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking, wait a minute.
She wants to get away from me, so she's going to run.
Well,
the survival of the colony depends on the queen.
Invading their... Oh, look how they're hanging down.
Yep. They do this thing called festooning where they lock arms. And oh
my gosh.
They measure distance doing that, and that's how they build comb. So there's some pollen in those cells right there, that white pollen.
Yes.
There's a lot of palms blooming right now. So this is a smaller colony. I am just sort of letting them do their thing. There is a problem with varroa mites, which is a parasitic insect that lives in the bee cells as they gestate, and it eats their fat bodies, but it also introduces a lot of diseases. So
you're looking to make sure you don't have that started.
Yeah, they came to the U.S. from Asia. There's also a small hive beetle, which I'll show you one of those. This colony didn't have any, which is great. Those came from Africa. So
we had some killer Africa bees. Came to Texas. Of course, they told us we were all going to die, but it didn't end up that way, obviously, because I'm still here.
There's a guy in Texas called Killer Bee something, and he goes around and makes these dramatic videos about killer bees, and most of the time he's just like really mean to the bees and he aggravates them. So this is a male bee that's in my hand. You can see he's going to stick his head out, and you'll be able to see his little eyes are bigger.
Yeah. He's fine, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a different pitch when they fly too, and sometimes they are very bumbly, and they bump into my head, and I hear them coming, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, get away. So when they I'm
going to show because she's taking a lot of time to make sure they're all nicely spaced.
I don't want to crush any of the bees in here. Once I crush a bee, it alerts the other bees that there's danger. And the whole demeanor of the colony changes. They all go on alert. So as you can see, I'm very gentle with them. They're very gentle with me.
I mean, the fact that you just did all of this with your hands exposed, your legs exposed, clearly you have a relationship with these bees. Yeah. They know you.
They do.
Yeah.
They definitely know.
That's so wild. They're like, she won't hurt us. She's here for a good reason. I love that.
Let's see. We can go into this one. I haven't been in this one, so I don't know what's going to happen, but these, so this is
that's why I have on the bee outfit.
A taller box. This is where their main brood chamber is.
Okay.
I actually extended their brood chamber with this box. This is called a deep, and this is called a medium.
Okay.
So I gave them the queen more room to lay because more bees equals more honey. And then these two boxes, I don't know if you can see it, there's a gap right here.
Yes.
there's a metal screen in there called a queen excluder, and the queen, her abdomen can't fit through this grate. I'll show you.
Okay.
And so there will be no eggs up here. There'll only be honey. And I try to produce the best quality product I can. So a lot of people don't use these. There's like, you ask, well, 5 beekeepers, you get 20 answers. Everyone's got a different answer, right? I think so. Some people don't use them. I like to use them. It just makes the honey cleaner.
It makes sense.
And I'm just lightly puffing smoke at the entrance.
She has a lovely condo, so she shouldn't complain. It's very spacious.
Yeah, but it was upside down the other day. So, oh no, this one was just on its side. All of my, what I call remote hives, which is this, I leave toe straps on them just in case the wind.
Smart.
Idiot people, like who knows. And one of the things about being a beekeeper is that I really don't interact with a lot of people. When they want to buy honey and stuff, I do, or I give tours. But like when I'm working, like I'm out here alone for hours and hours. And so my truck actually acts as like not only my bathroom sometimes because I have to lean against it because I'm going to be 53 and it's not easy to squat and not pee in your shoes.
And we talk about being over 50. We were talking about this earlier about the modifications you have to make because
oh yeah, I've had to change a lot of
muscles aren't just quite as strong to hold you up in that squat.
No, my knees. I don't know what happened to my knees. All of a sudden, my knees started hurting.
AGE, baby, AGE.
Yep, exactly.
And she's saying remote. You probably have heard the roosters while she's doing this. I'm going to do a beautiful water area over here. So yeah, we're pretty much out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, surrounded by Boynton Beach. That's what's crazy. Boynton Beach is literally all around us.
So here are the hive beetles I was talking about. See these beetles?
Oh yeah.
So they actually they get into the hive and they've developed this relationship with the bees where they trick the bees into feeding them and sort of taking care of them. But if they get out of hand, they get into the honey and they lay their eggs, and they will foul up your honey. And they will slime out a colony. It's really, really gross. It's like full of maggots.
So you definitely have to eliminate them.
Yeah. I try not to kill things, but this is one thing that I'm like, all right.
You have to.
I gotta.
Well, I think if nothing is harming me, but obviously if something's going to harm me, I have to defend myself.
Well, they're not supposed to be here, too. They're from Africa, so. Yeah, so I nicknamed this my cock yard because there's roosters. So
and it's not just morning, they have been going nonstop.
Oh, yeah, no.
So you had mentioned, I'm going to turn around and show you this. She had mentioned because they know her, but they don't know me, that they will start swarming me.
Well, not swarming. They're checking you out.
Well, yeah.
They're like, who is this person?
It's like, we don't know her face. We don't know her sound.
Look at, see?
That's so cool.
Ooh. Spider.
That's an ugly one. But the spiders don't harm the bees.
No.
Well, that's good. They live in harmony.
Well, there are things that harm the bees. There's birds that catch them. Oh. Dragonflies eat them like constantly, and people.
I hope you guys could hear these bees. Now there's only one. The other ones have kind of gone away, but this one is still not sure.
Oh yeah, she's just looking at you.
She's buzzing around me like.
Yeah, so this one was upside down, and now, like what I was saying, I use wax foundation. Now I'm seeing in here, the foundations have gone crazy. So I gotta like tuck them back in, and the bees will connect them. But yeah, that sucks. So it's like.
So again, please educate friends, family, relatives. Just educate them not to go and play destructively with beehives. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even go near them. Yeah, if you're not with the owner. I mean, that's how I feel. Just you don't even need to be there.
And some of the bees, like I was saying before, I try to maintain very calm, chill bees, but some bees aren't, and I've run into them. And they don't want you anywhere around them, and they will give you a couple indicators. They'll start bouncing off your head first and knocking into you.
Okay.
And that's even with me and these hives. They'll let me know if it's not a good day to come and bother them.
Would that be the same if you're in the yard? A bee would come bop your head first?
If you're too close to the hive, yeah.
Okay.
And especially people like to stand in front of the entrances because they're curious, which I don't blame them. Like, yeah, I get it. Oh man, they connected these sideways. See, this is the problem. I was like,
and this is why she's here every day, all day long.
Yeah, I couldn't come out here earlier. Here, I'll show you what's going on.
to make sure they have happy little homes.
Because this was flipped on its side, these foundations have
Gone
moved,
together.
and see how they
Yeah.
put them together. So, but you can see the honey they're starting to store.
Yeah.
The really beautiful white wax. I make a lot of skincare products out of this white wax because it's super pure. And let me shake these.
Sorry guys, it's for good.
Yeah. This is what they call wonky. Wonky comb. But this is, normally this wouldn't happen, but, you know, they were upside down.
No, yeah, this is only because somebody was destructive to the hives.
Yeah. So this is me.
So again, yeah, normally this would not be part of your process.
No,
but...
not at all. Yeah, I still don't know who did it. I got a camera on them now that's got cellular, so I can see them all the time. And like you saw me just shake them off. They didn't get mad at all. They were like, "What?"
Now you mentioned earlier you go to people's houses and maintain bees. You mean they have beehives, but you're the maintenance person?
Yeah, I'm like the pool lady, but I'm the bee lady. I have a couple of those. A lot of people want to have bees. They want to support their garden. You know, it increases your yield. So I have a couple of people that literally don't even come out. They have no interest in the bees. They have a garden, and they just want to grow more.
I want to come out and hang out with you though.
Some do. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
And I accommodate everybody. I'm like, okay.
And then you get the honey from your beehive.
No, it depends. If they own the bees, I give them the honey.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a discussion I have.
So they may not be my bees. You're just bringing the bees, so they're helping pollinate my garden and increase.
Some people want the honey, and so I work with them. I have another deal that I do.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's different, so I try to serve the public as needed.
All these variations to beehives.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think that's a great idea because there are different levels of what people want.
Yeah, some people want me there every week. Some people don't care if they haven't seen me in 3 years. Like, it's just up to what they want.
As long as their garden has some bees, they're happy.
Yep. And like I was saying before, like I work by myself. I'm out here all alone most of the time. And I'm totally fine being solo. I can be alone for hours, and I don't mind at all. It is fun having another beekeeper or somebody, you know, that I'm talking to you. Like, that's always good too. But I have a lot of fun with my friend Tucka, and she comes out here with me sometimes. And it's just, you know, we're like talking shop, and like she's helping me do things, and I'll ask her. She's been doing it twice as long as I have. So it's always good to have somebody I can be like, hey, why did this happen? Or what do you think about this? Or should I do this? Or, hey, you got any queens for me?
Just thinking how therapeutic your office is.
Yeah.
Because this is your office. And look at this. Yeah. This is your office. Wow.
So this is a frame that has a lot more honey in it. And like I said before, they go up and out. So they'll start here and then migrate out towards the sides.
So and the middle one's always going to have the most honey.
Correct.
Okay. Now, is that why I've noticed the other box and this one too, that wood seems to be a little darker in the middle?
Yeah. These are new. These have been in here a while. They cover everything with propolis. I don't know if you saw that bee come out. So I'm just going to be like, give a little smoke. Yes, I do get stung. My body has sort of created a tolerance level for it. Right. So it's not super bad.
Whoa. Yeah, there's some honey.
Hand cramps. Jesus, my hands.
Oh my goodness.
So when they cap it like this, it's at the right water consistency where I can actually harvest it. This side isn't fully capped.
Ah, okay.
And
so you wait till the whole tray is.
Yep. And if you want to, you can stick your finger in it and taste it.
Well, yeah. She's already telling me don't be so frightened of my gloves.
Yeah. I mean, you see me.
Let me follow your complete direction.
You can just stick your finger in. They don't care.
Really don't care.
Nope, they'll fix the frame.
Oh my God.
And then you can,
well,
there's a zipper here on the side. Here, want me to unzip it for you?
Yes, please. There we go.
Look at your hand in there.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Wow, wow. I don't think you can get any fresher than that.
Oh, Jesus.
Or raw.
Honey is extremely heavy. Like when I just pulled it out, my wrists start to snap. And
I got honey on the camera. Cool. I'll take that off of there.
So I'm just going to look in here to make sure there's no other floppy frames. Ooh.
That was super cool. Got a little wax going on.
Yeah, you can eat the wax too.
I am.
And like, you don't really have to put your gloves back on if you don't want to. You do get honey on your sleeve, so they may come and lick it off, but they will basically...
Really? They'll come lick their honey off?
Yeah, they can smell that honey.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, it was a little messy my first try.
Yeah, I'm going to actually replace these, deal with them.
This wax reminds me of when I had braces and you had to put them on your brackets.
Oh, right?
Yeah, same texture.
Yep.
So, educate me. Where do you get bee pollen? What is bee pollen?
Bee pollen is collected from the bees, and what they do is they go out and they have a charge on their body, and the pollen sticks to them. That's why they're such great pollinators. And then when they come home to the hive, I put a little, like a trap at the front that has holes, and when they try to go back into the hive, it knocks the pollen off their legs.
That's what bee pollen is?
Yeah, that's what bee pollen is. Yep. And then once they get it into the hive, they mix it with a little bit of nectar, and it ferments a little bit, and they call that bee bread. And I'll show you that one. You can see the pollen down inside the cells. Yeah, that's been mixed with a little bit of nectar, and they like stomp it down with their feet, and then they compact it, and that's what they feed the larva, and that's their protein. So they only eat nectar and pollen. That's it. There are bees that eat meat, but honeybees are just pollen and nectar.
There's a type of bee that eats meat.
Yeah, the vulture.
Appropriately named. There you go.
And they live in colonies, and they actually make honey from meat. I'm just going to grab something for my
Okay, I'm going to take a break a moment then.